Alright. Play a game with Tim's. Maybe see if anyone else is around for a game, and then otherwise jump on AoE3 with him. That's Oasis, so I'm gonna have to spear rush. You don't necessarily need to go all the way up to 6 villages anymore for food gathering, because we've got the old gather rate. No, we're back up to the glorious 1 resource per second gather rate as a baseline. Berry slightly less, hunt slightly more. Like, food's actually a bit all over the shop because you've got so many different ways to gather. You've got, you know, berries, hunting, herdables, farming. So 4 different types just for villagers, plus fishing, and all the different ecotechs for that. So ooh, I should be scouting him. Now the beauty of Indians is even though you've got a land scout, he travels at the speed of a mounted scout, I'm pretty sure. Because unlike Norse, you don't have the luxury of having 2 scouts out at once. I mean, you've got 2 scouts in theory because if you lose your first scout, he respawns. No other civ really gets that sort of benefit. So he's going to go for barracks. It's going to be a little bit delayed. He's going to storehouse first, which is not a bad build. Because it's sort of the way people used to spear rush a lot of the time. People sort of have learned to do a really efficient spear rush because we've had to try and do it with a less, like a lower income, less resources. So that's actually really made a lot of people better at spear rushing, I think. Because it's actually personally made me better at early game in general. Having played in the slower ego. You get to think more. It's not that you've got to think more, but that you get to. It might not make a lot of sense, but in fact, I'd argue that you've got to think more, and the quicker the game is. I can get so if I can get 50 gold here, I can get hunting dogs. Or if I can get that 1 villager, yes. Now I just need to get the hunt. I don't really have to worry about much else. He's going to be at a deficit for spear count. He should have just tried stealing those. Should be trying to get this. And get ready for a second hunt. He's going to have a fast area jump, which is fine. Because I mean, he didn't invest as much early on in like military or anything, so it should be the case. Oh, actually, I should have cancelled one of those villages. That one I should have just cancelled, because now my job's going to be a bit slow. Otherwise, I'd be doing everything fine, I think. I've got a villager. He's committed to barracks, but not actually got any kills. We're both playing a civ. Well, actually, I'm playing the civ where I've got the ability to produce counter infantry. He's playing a civ where he can't. So I've actually given myself a leg up there. Probably got Oasis scout fighting that. We'll only just make it out alive. We'll actually just try and heal him. Like, don't kill a villager and just go ointment straight away. But I need to be careful I'm not wasting here. I'll check out this. If there's a gold mine up here, there should be. Or an exit. Either or is fine. Let's see if there's a gold mine down there. Slightly overgathered there, but that's fine. Now the only problem is he could have gotten bowman by now. That's literally the only thing that would make me be scared of trying to just blindly expand here. Like, I've got spears, you can't just go Asabara. You get Spire, well, I've got a, you know, pretty much neck and neck comp there. So fuck it, I'm just gonna try and hold it, and we'll get the stables anyway, because I expect him getting a range as a follow-up to that. I saw the ground actually slightly move, so he's just placed a building. It's not really something I'm abusing, it's just something I see. He's got a few Spire actually. Oh, no range, there we go. So if I get a couple of Garter, and get a few Terrain, I'm safe. Actually, I've got a big gold mine there, so... Oh shit. I will do it. Oh shit, I'm gonna be a bit slow on my... Yeah, well overgathered wood here, what am I doing? Too busy talking. They didn't actually get hunting dogs. I forgot about that. Actually don't need any wood. A little bit here. Should get a range of my own. Like, mixed comps are actually just the way to play. If you're not getting a mixed comp, you're screwing yourself over. He's actually caught up on score because of my shitty eco there. Well, this is probably a good layout here. One for we're getting. Not sure what he's got here. He's still gathering stone, so I get the feeling he actually went for early stone and then decided to commit to 1 TC for a bit. Still over gathering gold. And you need so much wood and food, not much gold really. Granted, the comp I'm playing is pretty wood heavy. Going for 2 ranges. Now, there is a couple of gaps there, I'm aware. The idea is mostly just to be a deterrent through the way it looks. That's not really overgathered gold. I'm used to the slower gather rate. Oh god. Just get so much production so fast these days. Probably should have kept pushing here. Start to pull ahead and score again. Makes me feel confident. I mean, I'm gathering a little, over gathering a little bit relative to what I'm spending, but it's actually quite tough keeping up with the macro compared to what I'm now used to. Don't want to get caught popping volleys under the TC. But if I can get some volleys off... Oh, there he is. Scouts last bit. This is nice and protected for him though, so I've got to actually make sure I'm getting upgrades and aging up in a reasonable time here. Is there another hunt? Yeah. He's nice and patient, I like that. Actually, that's not finished yet. Cool. He actually got a stables yet. Has he? A few villages here. Just gonna try and get out of here with this. Don't waste it, just keep the spam up, but don't actually engage. Got everything I'm gonna get there, I think. Oh shit. I need to keep pushing. Now I can focus on upgrades. What are we gonna do here? Age up to fit that in. I should get a bit more gold, shouldn't I? On going towards maxing out. Yeah, I've got a lot of villagers there. Made it fight tough, but I was confident he just hadn't quite massed up enough. Because yeah, if you're coming from having mainly played the new gather rate, the new gather rate's no longer in existence. It's quite a bit slower. I haven't got any Indian unique tech at all. I've basically been playing like I'm playing Greeks or Persia, to be honest. Which is a little bit sad, considering I got to be I had the privilege of being a tester. Which is a great opportunity to get to try out the Civ a little bit early. So big thanks to the devs for giving us that opportunity. So I'm not trying to like brown those. I mean I sort of am, but I don't know. It's just here we go. This is where things start getting a bit spicy for me. But I saw them, so that always makes things a bit easier. He knows I saw it. So, and he's going to be a bit careful because he's a bit down on military. Tim's is pretty smart. He's a little bit new still, so he still makes a couple of mistakes, but he tends to make pretty smart decisions. So he would have just backed down because I think he's aware of. I saw that. I'm not really going to stick around, but he might always be hiding in some way here. So I have the initiative at the moment. It's so bad with actually placing these on the fish. Here we go. He's gonna get it too. It's a nice little raid. Helps getting back into the game a bit. But he doesn't want to get stuck. Actually, I'm trying to champ. I don't really need spears at this point. So just having a good ranged and cab comp is really all I need at this point. I think if I can avoid infantry, it actually means I sort of pigeonhole him to not being able to play around Immortals, which is kind of a good thing because they're actually a really, really good unit. They're one of the best anti-infantry at doing things other than being an anti-infantry, and that makes them just a really, really good unit. And I'm pretty sure they're a one-pop unit, like, so, you know, they're honestly up there with things like Ulfidens and Berserkers in terms of their flexibility as an infantry unit. Woad Raiders sort of get theirs just through the speed and the, you know, they're just reasonably good base damage. But they're quite expensive. Pretty sure they're a 2-pop unit. You don't have the potential to mass them quite to the same extent. Let's be handy here, because he can come through there and I don't really want to have to deal with that. I think he's just going to let this fall. Oh, he probably should be getting the villagers out. Shit, this isn't great for him. Now he's sort of forced to engage anyway, because he's got villagers there. Try and get some more stone here. Gold. I think on that, just knowing that he had that military gap, leaving the TC until the end there was probably a good thing, but he probably could have pushed us if I was getting it lower. Because I don't know, if you want to make opportunity with, I mean, that instance is a bit tough because he'd already had a pretty big blow early on, but like defending TCs that are split, it's kind of weird because you want to try and leave it as late as possible that you can without actually losing it. So usually that means letting it fall to like half while you train up more units, and you know, just rely on it killing shit. Maybe try and even like either raid or try and dive the backline if you can. You know, there's sort of no one right answer because how you and the other player play it is gonna just differ from game to game.